Etie for asem aba na we efa eye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eho. Now, ekuo bi ewo Nigeria yesi eye Islamic group. Na ekuo ni din de Arewa Consultative Forum. Arewa Consultative Forum. Yana enkrofo allege, in fact, uko social media, even though there is no evidence, enkrofo allege say ekuo ikra na yana omo efande sa omo extremist Islamist ya yana womo ekunkum nipa in the name of Islam no. That is the allegation. Mama Watia said there is no evidence to prove say ekuo sa de no. Na sa ekuo ayeka omo aseme and a Nigerian journalist bi. In fact, Nigerian investigative journalist uko Nigeria womo anas arime ya anas no. Your friend David Handien. Na David Handien ni aba abonti aba beka se sa ekuo yi womo sponsor Bawumia. Ama Bawumia ba be na ne president of Ghana. Na a raising concern say with social media man crofo because in fact this morning I heard of Osukwachi speaker. Was it this morning? I think this morning or yesterday. Walker said this is a serious matter. Any serious country beyond na kebe investigations afa. But we Ghana, so we don't expect a bunch of investigations afa. But a serious say you see a coup allegedly almost sponsor terrorist. Na ende wamoshe Bawumia say sponsor Bawumia say wambra mbeda ne president wa Ghana dia. Na tre say adie no eni ya yenyai. Bawumia camp the response aba. We will read response no in our next post. But yenko investigative journalist now wa Nigeria no allegation now wa de buy no. Yenko we didn't read the comment also. Now we see David Handien, a Nigerian investigative journalist, has alleged that Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia's presidential bid is being funded by a lobby group in northern Nigeria, the Arewa Consultative Forum. I see, Handia's claim posted on Twitter was to drive home a point he was making about the extent to which lobbying and other subtle strategies can go to affect political outcomes and serve interests of lobbyists. I see, he cited the case of UK government backing groups in Nigeria's north to buttress his point, stating in one of his tweets, "Have you ever wondered how the UK government always seems to be aligned politically with the northern establishment? Yes, there is historical context. Harold Wilson, blah, blah, blah. But what else is the reason?" I say it's because of several organizations like the Arewa Consultative Forum. His tweet read. I say the part on Bawumia and the ACF was by way of an example to back up his earlier tweets. I read, "These think tanks and lobby groups spend millions of dollars annually on local and foreign political astroturfing on a scale you cannot begin to comprehend. For example, the ACF is funding a Muslim candidate, Mahmoud Bawumia, in Ghana's 2024 election. You already know why. Meanwhile, the tweet has generated considerate engagement, with Ghanaians dismissing his claims or demanding answers from the Bawumia camp, which is in full swing ahead of the New Patriotic Party presidential primaries. Into when you Ghana ni na ya baba beka say NDC ena abo ni bakro ne pa. Ni bakro a wo ka say waye Nigeria for investigative journalists. And at the water allege say Bawumia de waye no eni ana de AC e wo Ghana no Ghana for bebre e be respond here yenkonko read response number enti for asem na branch no etroye no no na okana dwen e bobo so e ba betre evidence e betre screenshots ene nyama bekeka nsem bebre ati ase bekeka nsem bebre na okanwe ye no he abranche we eye ohwa oye Bawumia nipa wababa betro NDC ni jimie de o da bida nipa kru nye NDC ni o woye Nigeria for investigative journalists ohwa the number of followers are 790,000 people. Atre say wɔyɛ investigative journalist ɛwɔ Nigeria ɛna waba bɛka asɛm wɔ yi nanso obi edi NDC for atem or say NDC ni jimie die or say Ghana bloggers where are you obi nso asɛm ɔbɛka no or say you are a treasure ship that never stop giving live long obi nso asɛm a ɔba bɛka no so a lot of people quoted saa asɛm wɔ yi a wɔka ngrɔfo bebree ekoti a kyerɛ sɛ ɔbɔ Bawumia din no ama Ghana fo bebree na kasa yɛn kɔ redi kɔma yɛn hwɛ de Ghana fo kan we Felix Ofosu Kwache was a pretty serious allegation made by this Nigerian journalist that a northern Nigerian grouping with ethno-tribal inclination is financing Bawumia's 2024 campaign. Immediate clarification required from the vice president and government, in my view. Now, I say, hello, David. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's official spokesperson has just denied this. We think it will be right and fair if you are able to substantiate your allegation. So we will come to Bawumia camp. Senya omwe deny asem no. But obi nso akwa posti nipa connect and say, "We are investigative journalist." Asem o bekan no, Bawumia camp aba beka say eyentro. Brana be tre say eyentro and say yenokare. But we go to that. When so every Kweku Rafiki eye. Some obekaya I think say late last year or say earlier this year. Abrantie bia okotro social media katre Ghana for say ye be ye debt exchange into no Ghana for nankonko yo musika say ye kokoche na homachi woni fie no yes onu ne fe no Kweku Rafiki now asanso aba betro bibia to say apparently Bawumia is being funded by foreign elements and also there that ho Obinzo say please read the whole thread. It clearly shows how Bawumia is being sponsored by this group in the northern part of Nigeria. I say a Ghanaian seeing this Obinzo asema wakana no when so every nana ama ajimana sante nana ama ajimana sante first no na owo city FM and then nansi social media oye ngrofo a omokoma LGBT for no nanso okoma LGBT for ne pa no so aba betro bibi o say but is Dr. Bawumia still a Muslim? Anyway, we should discuss the influence of Nigerian money on Ghanaian elections and its implications at some point. Obinzo saying gibberish allegation of the century. I say, as Akufo-Addo and his family are sharing our resources, Bawumia too is to bid us to the ACF in Nigeria and can go to Saudi Arabia and Poe. Now, I say, Obinzo say, Ghanaians, come and see something. Bawumia is also a Manchurian candidate for moneyed interest from northern Nigeria. A serious journalist from Nigeria knows this, but not our own journalist. Obinzo say, this surprised me. Please, why would ACF sponsor a Ghanaian Muslim in Ghana's forthcoming election? Is it because he's a Muslim or because he is Fulani? Obinzo no. I say, but this is common knowledge, or most of the northern Nigerian chiefs and relevant people have been in Ghana to meet Bawumia. NDC should tighten their agents during voter card registration because these Arewa people will definitely come here to be part. See, Obinzo asema wakatre NDC for say, omomo mwenimbre because sa Ghana card ya yesi ya debe register yi. Sa Arewa fuye a omo sponsor eye Bawumia no. Omo di omo nkrofo beba be gumo Ghana normal register pa. I say when we bring up campaign financing, they will fight us because how can we verify if this is true or not? Mind you, this contravenes 55-15 of the Constitution, if true. I say, I trust David 100%. He's an absolute bloke. When you talk quality leaks, I'm not surprised Bawumia is an agent of religious extremism. His swift switch from his record as head of the EMT to trumping tolerance among Muslims and Christians gives credence to this revelation. I say they are wasting both their time and money. Bawumia won't even win the primaries for MPP, much more stand as a presidential candidate. Obinzo say this is serious. Obi say if you've been following Nigerian politics on Twitter, you will know how credible this guy is. I don't think this should be taken lightly, but then he needs to back this statement with receipt. Obi say interesting. Obi say boss, provide receipt. Your credibility is on the line. I beg you. I say the desperation to obliterate this country is mind-boggling. But why not? The hate for country manifested by the severe destruction of economic structures and gains and the wiping away of middle class continues unabated. And fools fail to realize this. Sad, sad, sad. Allegation, I don't know what you think, but I'm going to try my comment box in moment.